Madhurima Kaur from Adgully. Today we have with us Ms. Aditi Oleman, Head of Marketing at Cashfree Payments. Hello ma'am, welcome. Thanks for being on our platform.
Thank you Madhurima, very excited to be here.
So as we know that Cashfree Payments is going to announce its brand refresh on December 9th in collaboration with actor Rajkumar Rao. So can you share more details surrounding the same, like the strategic vision behind the brand refresh?
Sure, absolutely. We are very excited about what we have in store, but taking a step back and telling you about the inception behind this, right? So we as a company have always truly believed in being customer centric and understanding what our customers need, our merchants need as a payment company, right? And we've always understood that for Indian merchants, whether they are online merchants or even offline payment merchants, what is most important for them is that they need to be able to get things done fast. They have to move fast. They have to really set up their business fast, be faster than the competition, right? So this is something that we've always known. And with this brand refresh, we are really committing and doubling down on that positioning. So we are unveiling our new tagline as part of the refresh, which is basically move fast, right? And we are committing to faster onboarding, faster payments, and faster support for our merchants.
Okay. And what can the consumers expect from this brand refresh? Will the logo colors change, and will there be a new logo?
Sure. So we are not planning to change our logo because we do believe that our logo is actually a testament of who we have been from the start till now. Like I said, we're introducing a tagline, move fast, which will be visible with the logo in many places, right? What consumers can expect is a lot more, I would say, relatable changes in the colors and the formats we use. There'll be a change in our website, right? We will become a lot more SMB friendly. We of course always have committed on SMB. We'll double down on that commitment, right? So we'll be very SMB focused. You will be seeing a lot more of Rajkumar Rao as well because he's our brand ambassador, right? And you would be seeing a lot more of us on social talking about and explaining what Move Fast means for us, as well as a lot of our merchants, a lot of very cool brands who use Cashfree, talking about their journeys, what they have built, how they have moved fast, and how Cashfree has helped them do that.
Okay. And how does actor Rajkumar Rao amplify this message of move fast, which is the new tagline of Cashfree Payments? If you can share more details surrounding his collaboration.
Sure, absolutely. So to begin with, we are actually super excited to have Rajkumar on board because we do believe that he's a great fit for who we are as a brand, and we do think that his personality and what he stands for really resonates with who we are, right? We've always been a very authentic brand, really true to our promise, true to what exactly our customers and merchants need. And we believe Rajkumar is also such an actor who really is true to his craft, right? Always very he understands his audience very well, and he really performs excellently every single time. He's dependable, right? And those are some of the things that we as a brand have always been. So I think that's why Rajkumar is a great face for us as a brand and for this campaign. The ad itself is something which is very fun, and I would leave it up to people to actually watch the ad and enjoy it. But in the ad, Rajkumar, it's a quirky ad where he faces issues with the bad payment gateway. We have an interesting plug with the recent issues that a lot of people faced with concerts. Concert tickets, people not being able to buy concert tickets because of challenges they faced, and how using Cashfree PG, payment gateway, Rajkumar is able to really set up a business, and our faster onboarding, our faster support really helps him, right? So that's a little bit about the ad. But like I said, I think it's the ad, but a lot more than that as well. It's about his personality being something that our brand's persona really reflects with, and which is why we're very excited to have him on board.
Okay, so how do you plan to promote this campaign across digital and social media platforms, and what is the marketing strategy?
Sure. So I think often people think B2B marketing is only about talking about specific products. We strongly believe that in B2B marketing, just as in B2C, it's really, really important to communicate who you are, what you stand for as a brand, and that is the attempt here with this campaign. So we are going multi-channel. Of course, we will be going heavy on digital, but we will also be on OH. We'll have some print, right? We will be seen on social a lot, right? So it's multi-touch completely. And like I said, beyond just the ad itself, we will also have a lot of our merchants, some of the brands that use us today and who you love, talking about what Move Fast means to them, how they have grown their businesses, and how Cashfree has been a partner for them.
Okay. So, can you share more details surrounding the story and the concept behind this campaign, and which creative agency has conceptualized it?
Sure. So the creative agency actually is OML, and it was great fun working with them. They are just a very creative bunch of people with such great ideas. I will not reveal the whole story, but I'll just tell you a little bit of a sneak peek. Basically, it's about Rajkumar, Rajkumar debuting as a rock star with a band, right? And he's very excited. He gets on stage and then he realizes that nobody's turned out because people couldn't buy his tickets because the payment gateway was not good, right? And then it goes on from there to talk about his journey, right? So that's a little bit about the ad.
Okay.
Yeah.
And as you say that businesses today need to be very fast and move in alignment with the evolving consumer trends. So how does Cashfree Payments ensure that business needs are met efficiently and quickly, and what makes it different from its competitors?
Absolutely, that's a great question. So I think when we say move fast, I'll explain a little bit about what that means for businesses and how we help businesses doing that, right? To begin with, the first commitment is faster onboarding. Businesses want to set up their new products or new business lines really fast, right? So how can we help businesses go live really quickly, go to market on new products very quickly? That's the first commitment. The second is how can we help them with faster payments? Now, what do we mean by faster payments? I'll give you an example. Let's say you as a consumer, when you buy something on Amazon, right? It's the process of buying is very simple for you, right?
Yeah.
Because your address is already saved, right? Your preferred payment mode is already saved. It's just a very one-click, two-click, experience for you, right? But every time you are discovering a new D2C brand, right? It's not always the Amazon experience, right?
Yeah.
Often you have to fill in all the details, you have to add your payment details. So it's a multi-step process, and many consumers get frustrated in that and then they drop off.
Yeah.
Sometimes they also don't know whether they can trust the brand, right?
Yeah.
So there Cashfree comes in and provides the business with really fast checkout in a matter of seconds. How could that happen? For example, pre-fill addresses which are pre-filled. So, an experience where you don't have to fill your address, it's already pre-filled for you, even if it's a new D2C, right?
Okay.
Giving a very seamless, less than 9-second checkout experience from the time, you put something on your cart to actually you getting that confirmation on your payment, right? So really helping businesses, give that wow experience to the consumer, and as a result, grow their top line, right? Because they will have the customers will not drop off, which means they get more revenue, right? And the third thing where we are truly committing to businesses is to give a very, very reliable and fast support. Because with payments, think of it this way: payment is a mission critical thing for businesses.
Yeah.
Anything else you can make do, but if your payment is failing, your revenue is going for a toss, right?
Yeah.
For even a simple failure, for a business, it's mission critical.
Yeah.
So that is where it's really important that they get the support. They have a payment partner they can really trust for such issues, right? So these are the three things that we are truly helping merchants with, and as a result, the end consumer as well, for a truly, wow experience.
Okay, so what is Cashfree Payments offering to consumers with this brand refresh? What are the new things that it is offering? And what can what impact does it aim to make on the consumer's mind with this new campaign?
Sure. So for us, our customers are businesses, like I mentioned, merchants, right? So as part of Move Fast as a positioning, we have a set of products that we have introduced over the last few months, right? which help businesses, for example, improve the success of payments, so that whenever a consumer is paying, the payment doesn't fail irrespective of what happens. For example, we have a product called Flowwise, which helps do that, right?
Okay.
Give almost near 100% success rate. No payment should fail, right? Similarly, we have a product called Checkout, which I was giving you as an example,
Yeah.
so that when businesses, when let's say a D2C brand or any online business, let's say the customer comes on their app or on Instagram or wherever, right? They are able to actually give a one-click checkout experience, right? A truly wow checkout experience, right? And we also have now expanded into international payments, which is another thing which we truly believe is important for Indian businesses, right? Not just collecting from Indian customers, more and more businesses are now collecting internationally. They're getting more and more international consumers. How can they give the same seamless experience for international payments or international consumers that they give for Indian consumers? So these are some of the things.
Yeah, I was coming to this question that it has recently got this payment aggregator cross-border
Yes.
license.
Yes.
So, how is this fostering international trade and helping in economic growth?
Absolutely, that's a great question. In fact, we are the first fintech in the country to have received the payment aggregator cross-border license.
Yeah.
I think it's a great step overall for for Indian brands to take their products international,
Yeah.
right? For them to really grow their business beyond India. I think it is a milestone moment that RBI has really enabled this for fintechs, in the country. Also, it is not just about businesses collecting international payments for India, it's also the other way around, right?
Yeah.
It's for import use cases as well.
Yeah.
Right, where if you think about it, like cross-border transactions have always been a bit difficult
Yeah.
compared to Indian. In the Indian context, you have UPI, which is so seamless, right? There's so many different modes. International payments has always been a little more frictionful.
Yeah.
But with PSCB license and with the sort of products that we are building as a fintech, we are really looking at giving the same seamless experience, right? And therefore help merchants grow internationally as easily as they grow. Today, if you have to expand from one state to another in India, you don't think twice, right?
Yeah.
It's so simple. We want to make it as simple for businesses to grow internationally as well.
Okay. Okay, and also I'd like to know what have been the ad spends and marketing budget of Cashfree Payments in 2024 and how much has been allocated for 2025?
While I think sharing the actuals would be a little bit difficult for me, but I can tell you that in 2024, we really started reinforcing our commitment to building our brand. So we did in addition to, of course, your typical performance marketing budget, etc., we did allocate budget to building our brand, and that is the same plan for 2025 as well, right? So we aim to double down. I think the refresh and what we're doing around it is testimony to that. So 2025 is going to be a lot more of working on really truly building our brand and of course building it authentically. That's the idea.
Okay. And also, what forms the core of the creative communication process at Cashfree Payments for 2025?
I think the core is going to be the commitment, right, which is move fast. So everything is going to be around speed, and when we say speed, it's not just the three things I talked about. It's also speed of taking new products to market. How can we be the first one to take innovative products to market? How can we always keep bringing incremental as well as major improvements in the merchant's life as well as the end consumer's life, right? So a lot of our communication and a lot of what we will be doing, it's not just what we're communicating, but what we're doing is going to be about speed.
Okay. And also, how is Cashfree Payments ensuring that there are chances of less discrepancy while ensuring the speed of the payment process?
So that's a great question. Like I said, for us, when we say move fast, it doesn't just mean move fast from a marketing perspective and what we are portraying. It's also how fundamentally as a company we have optimized our processes. For example, our operations team has been and our product team has been constantly working on ensuring that we can give a same day activation experience for merchants, help them go live fast, right? We are working on processes with our bank partners in the back end to be able to resolve issues really fast, right? So a lot of those things come in for us to proudly say that we are going to move fast and we are going to help you move fast, basically.
Okay. And also, what have been the recent developments and initiatives at Cashfree Payments?
From a marketing perspective or overall?
From marketing perspective.
Okay. So I think this, of course, is the biggest initiative which we've been working on for a while now, and we are very, very excited to unveil it. Beyond that, we have really started focusing a lot on customer advocacy, where we essentially want our customers to be the ones who talk about what their experience has been about Cashfree, because we believe that also resonates with who we are as an authentic brand, right? So a lot of focus on that, right? A lot of focus. I think we are a lot more active on social, because we want the world to also know not just about our products but also about who we are. A lot more talk about what we are as a team, right? A lot of employee engagement, content, right? So the idea here is to for our merchants as well as for the world to truly know who Cashfree is and what we are building.
Okay, and what are the expansion plans of Cashfree Payments in 2025?
Sure. So I think we have exciting plans in India and also internationally, right? So there will be more that we'll talk about it in the coming months, because we do believe that what we are solving for, we're truly building a backbone for the internet economy, right? And we believe that there's a lot more that we can do in India and beyond. So in terms of our plans for 2025, there are a lot of new products that you will see come out of the staples of Cashfree in the payment space, but also beyond. One, for example, very, very exciting thing that we are working on is solving for onboarding and fraud detection and fraud monitoring, right? Because we believe that payments is one leg of what we are solving, right? There's more than that involved in the merchant journey, right? And you would have seen how much how important it is now to really solve for fraud, right? Both in the B2C and B2B context. So we are doubling down on that, right? So you'll see a lot more of that happening. Of course, we spoke about international payments and cross-border payments. That's the other big thing that you will see a lot more exciting products coming out in that as well.
Okay, and also if you can share what is the overall brand vision of Cashfree Payments?
Like I said, I think we believe that we are really building the backbone, right, for the internet economy. We're really building, we're helping build the economy. We of course understand what it means for us and how important it is for us to really double down and build that. So I think that's our vision. As a brand, Move Fast for us is not a campaign. Move Fast is who we are. So that's going to be the ethos of the brand. Even internally, right? How do we ship things fast? How do we innovate fast? How do we actually even work with, let's say, regulators and work with the government to ensure that we can unblock challenges, obstacles, and really make payments a fast, smooth, and compliant experience, right? And that's what our brand will really resonate.
Okay, and my last question is how has been the performance of Cashfree Payments in 2024, and what are the growth targets and focus areas for 2025?
Sure. While I will not be the right person to comment on the specific numbers, but I think 2024 has really seen us doubling down on some of the products where we've seen great growth. Flowwise is an example of a product that we've really taken to scale today, right? From a 2025 perspective, and not just 2025, I think in the next 2 years, we are really focusing on building our SMB merchant base, right? We plan to look at a 10x number in the next 2 to 3 years. We really look at how can we build payment solutions which every SMB can use, and that also gets reflected in our performance as well as our growth, as well as the new products that will come out from us.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. That's all with my questions. It was
Awesome,
really nice
thank you.
talking to you.
Thank you so much.